Everyone, and welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level business English lesson, and today we're going to be talking about job roles and responsibilities, and also the modal verbs have to and must. So, what is your job, and what other jobs do you know? So, take a look at these jobs and see if you can name what these people are doing. So it looks like this person might be some kind of engineer or warehouse manager. This person looks like she works in a laboratory. This person may be like a graphic designer. Here it looks like we have a teacher. This person looks maybe like a cashier. And here we have a firefighter. So now read the job description and then see if you can determine what is the person's job. You can pause the video and try this on your own, or you can follow along as I read. I help people who are sick. I work with doctors, but I'm not a doctor. I perform physical exams and tests, and I help patients at the hospital. So, possibly Sylvia is a nurse. Maria says, I travel around the world on an airplane. I inform passengers about how to stay safe if there is an emergency, and I serve food and drinks. She is probably a flight attendant. And Marco says, I help to keep people safe when there is an emergency or when someone needs help. I make sure that everyone is following the law. He's probably a police officer. Here are some more descriptions. See if you can guess what the person's job is. Lee says, I develop computer programs that people can use to achieve different goals. So he's probably a computer programmer. I provide advice about the law and research and collect information to support clients. So she's probably a lawyer or a legal assistant. Bruno says, I research, report, interview, and write for newspapers, websites, and TV news programs. So he's probably a journalist. And Paul says, I share information about products and services and try to sell things to consumers. He is probably a salesperson. All right, now we have some words, some verbs that you can use to describe job responsibilities. So go ahead and pause the video, see if you can fill in the blanks with the correct word, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So a software engineer develops new software programs and apps to solve problems. A sales manager prepares presentations to present to clients. A product director manages a team of product managers. An office assistant organizes things in the office. And a business executive presents at an international conference every year. All right, so now you can see if you can write some sentences about each job using words from each column. So you might say something like a postal worker delivers mail. So go ahead and try those on your own and then restart the video when you're ready to continue. So we're going to meet Tom. You're going to listen to Tom describe his job as an architect. But before we listen, think about what does an architect do and what skills does a good architect need to have. All right, so you can take a look at this list and then see if you can maybe take a guess as to what skills that Tom needs to have, and then we'll listen and check your answers.
My name is Tom, and I'm an architect. My job involves much more than just drawing and building. I have to understand engineering, math, science, and physics to design safe buildings, I have to do a lot of math and understand how to use different materials. I am responsible for making sure that every building I design is safe and strong enough to last for years. Architects have to solve a lot of problems, so they have to be both intelligent and creative. My job also involves communicating a lot with clients. I often have to present my ideas and speak with clients about projects. So it's important for me to be good at communicating.
All right, so we heard him mention understand engineering, do a lot of math, solve problems, be creative, be intelligent, and communicate well with clients. Now we're going to talk about have to and has to. These are modal verbs that we use to show that something is necessary. I have to understand engineering and physics. I have to do a lot of math and understand how to use different materials. Architects have to solve a lot of problems, so they must be analytical and creative at the same time. And I often have to present my ideas and speak with clients about projects. So in bold, you can see how the modal verbs have to and must are used. We use don't and doesn't have to show a lack of necessity. So he doesn't have to travel for work. Many people don't have to work on the weekends. But be careful, must not has a different meaning. It means that something is not allowed. You must not or you can't be late for the meeting with the most important client, and you must not smoke in the building. All right, so must and have to have a similar meaning in the positive form. So think about your job. Do you have to be creative, have technical skills, work hard, speak with clients, have a degree, attend any meetings, or get a certification? And must and have to have a similar meaning in the positive form. Do you have to travel for work? Do you have to manage another person? Do you have to dress formally? Do you have to speak English? Do you have to work on the weekend? Do you have to work overtime? Do you have to work in an office or can you work remotely? All right, now you're going to read about each person, then complete the sentence with either must not or don't or doesn't have to. So Kamal says, I am a copywriter. I can choose whether to work from home or go to the office. Usually I go to the office 2 or 3 days a week. So Kamal doesn't have to go to the office every day. There is only one meeting room in my office, so we need to make a reservation when we want to use it. The employees in Muhammad's office must not use the meeting room without a reservation. I worked late every night this week, and today I finally completed my project. I can go home early tonight. So Valeria doesn't have to work overtime tonight. And Nico says, I'm a software engineer. I don't meet with clients, so I can wear casual clothes in the office. Nico doesn't have doesn't have to wear a business suit. I travel a lot for my job. When I travel, my company allows me to spend $50 a day on food. So Isabel must not spend more than $50. I work in a science laboratory. It's very important to keep the laboratory clean. We cannot bring food or drinks inside. So Shin must not bring any food or drinks into the laboratory. So, do you need a university degree for your job? Do you have to attend a training program? Or do you have to pass any tests? So, to become a police officer in England, you have to attend more than 2,000 hours of training. I'm a lawyer in Nigeria. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to get an undergraduate degree in law, work for 1 year at the National Youth Service Corps, and study law for 1 year at the graduate level. In Germany, you don't have to get an undergraduate degree to become a doctor. You can go directly from high school to medical school. You don't have to take an entrance exam, but you have to have good grades to be accepted. All right, so you're going to read a series of short job postings on a job site, and before reading, predict which responsibility matches each job. So we have administrative assistant, marketing manager, human resources coordinator. So arranges meetings, conferences, and travel as requested. Probably the administrative assistant. Manage website, blog, and social media accounts. I would say that's probably the marketing manager. Review employee performance. That's the human resources coordinator. Assist department managers and staff with projects. Maybe the administrative assistant. And create company rules for employees to follow. The human resources coordinator. All right, so now complete the job description with the correct words. And here are the words that you can choose from. Edinburgh, Scotland, administrative assistant, the job summary. The administrative assistant provides support in the office. Duties and responsibilities. So answer phone calls. And direct them to the correct department or person. Greet visitors and provide them with basic information. Assist department managers and staff with projects. Organize files in the office. And arrange meetings, conferences, and travel. New York, USA, marketing manager, the job summary. The marketing manager manages the marketing of our products to attract more customers. Duties and responsibilities. They probably manage company website, blog, and social media accounts, design and lead the company's marketing efforts, build and grow relationships with partners, and perform market research and write reports. London, UK, Human Resources Coordinator. The Human Resources Coordinator acts as a bridge between employees and management. So the duties and responsibilities would be to hire and train new employees, review employee performance, communicate with employees to find and solve problems, and create company rules for employees to follow. All right, so think about if you are working, think about a typical day in the office. What things do you have to do each day at work? And here's a list to give you some ideas. And then choose a job from below or a different job and then describe what they have to do. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.